I meant to take a picture. Out the box, the final Pink Ranger, or final Power Ranger from THREEZero that I've got here. I got the Pink Ranger. It's the last one I got a long time ago. What was it, a BBTS? I forget where I picked it up. I was like, why is only the Pink Ranger available? So, very interesting. Gotta love that. But it's so dumb that I've literally been sitting here with her in this corner all this time, instead of over there where she belongs, which I'm probably going to have to redo that shelf because 5 Rangers are not going to fit in there, especially considering her bow is going to take up space. So I have to make the decision here shortly if I'm going to have them all with their individual weapons or if I'm going to have them all with the Power Blaster. Not sure. Okay, so I literally haven't even opened her. That's how crazy this was. Until just now, I hadn't even pulled the plastic wrap off. So there she is. I assume she uses the same body as Trini. Very skinny female body with less joints. Can be annoying if that's the truth, because definitely needs more jointage. So arrow right there looks like the same kind of arrow that the Ranger Slayer has back there. Same Power Blaster as usual. The bow is down there below her, so okie dokie. Alright, so here's the problem I have. The Zeo Rangers look really good. They really do. And they have the Turbo Rangers coming. Do you have any idea how annoying it is to spend years purchasing small figures just for them to never finish that line? But now we get a premium line. That's the wear and tear thing. This is the same thing we get with all of them on how to construct the Power Blaster. But to basically get a 1/6 scale kind of premium line who will actually do all of the Ranger teams and then have the original line not ever get finished. So we got a arrow. May or may not need that depending on if I even utilize. Okay. So she should have a bow holding hand and an arrow holding hand, just like the Ranger Slayer. But I got fist hand, open hand. Those are left hands, those are right hands. I think this is the arrow holding hand. Or it's a trigger hand. Okay. Maybe that's the arrow holding hand. So this is the weird part, is that if they come with the exact same accessories, and you need very specific ones, you know what I mean? Speaking of which, let's get her out. It's funny that I ended up with the Ranger Slayer before I ended up with actual Pink Ranger. Oh, the bow is cool, and it has a string. Did not expect it to have the string. Oh, and it says U Ranger on it instead of Power Rangers. Love that. I do love that. That is so cool. I don't know why that's so cool to me, but it is. Okay. I always want to hold the plastic bits. I'm opening it this way because too hard to open a box that direction. Okay, I'm not going to try to mess with the hands right now. I've got everything else out. Let me unbag her feet here. That's not a bag, it's a wrap. Stay. Stay. Trying not to drop everything while I unwrap her here. So, need to get the glove protectors off. Belt. So, this is what's funny. The morpher says Power Rangers, but the bow says U Ranger. Gotta wonder. I mean, I don't care. I like it either way. I think it's funny that they would include something that says U Ranger on it. It's not like you have an option. You can't be like, no, I want the one that says Power Rangers. Yeah, got the booties that usually end up taking the foot off when I do that. What the heck? She's got like... Oh, that's weird. Instead of giving her white ankles, they gave her skin tone ankles. Very weird. Okay, so the belt definitely doesn't want to sit down. Oh, there's something I need to get. So the stands I bought have the crotch hook. Crotch hook is bad. I found some where I can actually just buy the waist clamp. It'll work with the same exact base. I'm going to try to get those. Okay, so turn the camera around. I'll get there. Now I got to pack all this mess up anyways. Once again, boxes that I do hold on to because premium. And if for some reason I go poor anytime soon, I'm going to need this. I don't need that warranty crap. It's like, you know how crazy it is to have an action figure? An action figure. Guess what this is. It's not a Barbie. An action figure that has a warranty. Crazy is what it is. Alright, turn the camera around. Okay, so let me... Oh, too much. Back it down a little. There we go. Okay, so very shiny. We got the polyester suit, and I absolutely love that the large figures suffer from the exact same problem as the small figures with the super wink ankles. She will never, ever stand on her own. Those ball joints are super loose. Like, there's no friction there. Like, if the soles of the feet weren't, like, kind of rubberish, she would totally fall. So, helmet looks really good. Let me, I spent all that time lowering the camera, now I gotta raise it back up. Zoom in. Oh, hey. Go back up. Zoom in, please. There we go. So, looks really good. I assume we still got the very limited ball joint. Yeah. So, we got neck joint there. So, not a lot there. We have really nice torso, if not a little bit loose. Weird spine feeling there. Very light ratchets in the arms. Don't know which way the elbow is going to bend. There we go. We got some elbow bend. That's kind of the problem is with the sleeve there. You can't tell where the heck the joint is actually facing. Make sure you rotate that as you go. The belt needs to be... Oh, sorry. I really wish the belt could be secured better, but I do love... That does say Power Rangers. Got the coin there. Good. Stretchiness. We got limited thigh rotation. Feels like... Oh, nope. Got double jointed knee. Once again, forgot to zoom back out. Double jointed knees there. Okay. Maybe she doesn't feel quite as flimsy as Trini, but the arms on Trini were super, super limited from my memory. By the way, I don't think I ever knew that there was a just a simple clasp back here. I don't think I ever bothered to move that section of the belt to know that. That's crazy. Okay, so I need to get her blade blaster. And let's see what kind of quality it is. Seems a little dirty, a little chunky. See if it'll actually do the thing. It did do the thing. It's a little rough, but it works. Okay, blade. I have a feeling that's not gonna... Oh, almost got it. There's no, there we go. Wow, could actually get the blade out. And it's got okay paint on it. That's definitely not the best. Definitely not the best blade blaster we've had so far. The holster seems wonky for some reason. Either way. So, and to be fair, I don't remember if I got her from... I either got her or Trini from Big Bad Toy Store. I think it was Trini. I think Trini randomly came in. I think I got her off eBay. That's where I got a lot of them. Yeah, that leg is a bit weird. Something's off in the hips. So, that's that. Alright, so let's look at the weapon, which I found something very interesting about that. So, we do have the bow. Looks good, made out of solid, sturdy plastic. Very pointy edges, though. Nice little elastic band, which I'm sure that won't break. And we even got, like I said, it's got Shoe Ranger on there. Very nice detail that you wouldn't even notice. I don't think I ever realized these were like the pterodactyl claws. An itty bitty coin. It'll be hard to see. Itty bitty coin there. Looks good. Come to the underside. Looks pretty good as well. Now, in theory, this is a left-handed bow and she shoots right-handed, right? Like that, if I had to guess. But the issue I have, how the heck are the weapons supposed to stick to it? There's no pegs or anything. Unless there's magnets, which I don't believe there are. So, it does make me wonder. Like how? Also, how do you remove the string for that? Because as far as I know, the string was not part of the Power Blaster. I just put away the instructions for that. Because now I'm like, wait a minute. How the heck is that supposed to function? Because there's not like rings to hold it in place, but they do have these little indentations. Yeah, the arrow is effectively the exact same arrow that the Ranger Slayer came with. I don't even have her using the arrow. I guess that's supposed to be dry brushing there on the tip, but it looks like ass, if I'm being honest. Okay, what do I do with the box? Throw it over here. Okay. So that does lock in there like it's supposed to. See, it doesn't show the string coming across either. How's it supposed to stay? It just shows them going up in there, but it doesn't show how the heck they actually attach. Strange. Maybe it is magnetic. I don't know. Hold on. I doubt it, but let's find out. I mean, this bow is hefty. Oh, wow. Okay. It's not a little magnetic. That is really magnetic. Wow. Okay. So that's that. If I were a smart man, I would go retrieve all the rest of the Power Rangers and bring them over here. Can you remove that? Because it looks like that should... Well, it'd probably just break if you were to take that out. Yeah, there's nothing there about... So it's not in the image at all, but I don't think there's any way to actually remove that. Yeah. So take apart those, do that number, take that. I like how it does give you the same instructions for like all the weapons. Like every one of them comes with these instructions. So, damn. Guess I have to go get the other Rangers. Hold on. Okay. Got them all in one spot. Not gonna lie, fills me with a little bit of joy. Even though I know that they're not perfect, and I also know that this stupid stand I'm about to put together is also very not perfect, but, you know, gotta get them all on the stands. You know, get her standing up. I'll finagle the hands and whatnot later, but see, this is the awkward one where that's in a very unfortunate spot. Also, one of the nubbins is missing there. Yeah, so this is definitely a candidate for the... That is a candidate for the crotch holder, or the waist holder, which, once again, I'll find. I forget if that was on eBay or Amazon. I forgot where I saw that. Okay, so I'm going to try my best to assemble the Power Blaster now, because that's the whole point. It's the only reason you do this. Got to collect them all, right? Okay, so yeah, the power lance. Okay, I don't think I ever noticed that these are hefty, you know. Interesting. Okay. Power lance. Let's get the big fat axe over here. which is like ridiculous, and there's no good way to technically hold that. Not even the hand that I have it in is actually technically a good way to hold it. Trainee, let go please, thank you. Yeah, I think with a waist holder and properly sitting the feet, they'll probably stand really nice. Yeah. And then the sword. Now, I believe that Jason came with the hands that would allow you to hold the, excuse me, power blaster. Okay, so we have sword, or the axe. So I'm going to turn this down. All right, and this is my last review of the day. So we need, once again, like the string. Like how? Is there a way to remove it? I feel like there is. I feel like this just would slide out or something. Like, cause there's no string there in the images. I don't think it's going to affect much, but we'll see. Okay, so let's bring this forward. Okay, so there's a notch right there. That's locked in place. Hopefully I didn't scrape anything. Probably did. Even with the string, that's not bad, but it's just weird. Okay, so... Alright. So there is a magnetic ring right there. By that I mean a ring with some metal in it. Alright. Yeah, so they stuck an actual metal ring in there. I have a feeling that string does come off, and I just don't know how. Feels correct. Also, I forgot that the power lance just extends on its own. It's not super locked in. And then the sword, which I don't know if there's a specific distance or if that's like adequate, because I don't remember it sticking all the way forward. Like, I guess it could have. Probably matters. But there we go. There is the THREEZero with the added string. Power blaster. That's cool. That is very cool. But you got to have the hand that can hold this, which is already tricky. And then you got to have one of the big open holding hands for that end of it to really prop it up. And plus you're going to have one of the figures really putting in the work to hold the thing down. I'll pull the handle back. I feel like that looks a little bit nicer. Yeah, the magnets, they work to a degree. This is a bit weird. Because of course it has that little notch in it. Nope. Okay, too much. Too much, take it back. There we go. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this out the box for the Pink Ranger. So finally got all the Power Rangers in big form. Took a long time. And I definitely have to talk myself out of spending $600-700 more on the other ones, because the Gold Ranger looks so damn good. It's not going to be worth my time to buy all the Zeo Rangers, is it? No is the answer. No is definitely the answer. But either way, glad to finally have this done, and glad to have finally actually done it on camera. Now I've got to clean up my room so that we can do the podcast tomorrow. That's a problem. So, see you guys later. And yeah, definitely got to get those waist clamps, because this is some unfortunateness going on here. How many do I need? 6, 7, 8, 9. I still need a Lord Draken. I got to find a Lord Draken at a reasonable price. That's the only other one I want. For sure. I need a Lord Draken so I can finish my comic book collection.